For a while now, players have been moving from one club to the other across Europe. That is the transfer as it is. And we've been able to give you update as it comes. And on that note, I bid you welcome to a special sports program, Transfer Grill on Osrc TV, where we serve you transfer stories making round in Europe. I'm Olumide Adeluwoye, and joining me to do justice to all this transfer saga and drama is Benga Uluwajano.
Thank you so much for joining us on another edition of Transfer Grill on Osrc Television. It's always good to talk sports.
Of course, there are still happenings for Chelsea outgoings, where we have David Fofana leave the club to join Union Berlin on loan until next year June. No buy option included. Also, we have Inter Milan are set to bid again for Romelu Lukaku, as it doesn't want to consider Saudi Arabia clubs. And still on Chelsea, Premier Aubameyang is also leaving.
We're talking about players leaving Chelsea. Now we have a certain David Fofana on loan now to Union Berlin. Of course, he's a 20-year-old guy. He was bought by Chelsea from Molde. Chelsea bought him because they find it hard to find the back of the net. But when he came, he couldn't, do much, and he didn't really score goals last season for Chelsea. And now, considering the fact that players are leaving Chelsea, maybe just find it worthy. Let me just go to Union Berlin, and I might find my momentum there. He's still very young. He's a young guy,
very, very young,
and he can do wonders for Union Berlin. So I wish him.
So the likes of Lukaku,
Lukaku still wants to stay at Inter Milan. Inter Milan did quite well last season, especially in the Champions League. So it will be good for him if he stays there. He will get his momentum there.
Aubameyang couldn't have much playing time last season.
Aubameyang was out of league last season. He didn't do he didn't do anything. So if he wants to go, he should go, because players are leaving Chelsea, so he should go. Maybe wherever he goes to, he might find his momentum there.
Okay, the Blues have set action in motion to bid for 20-year-old forward, Montpelier forward, Elye Wahi, who plays for France under 21 side, had his breakthrough campaign last season. Do you see any magic here? Of course, I know Chelsea are trying to look for options and see that things just work in their favor next season.
I hope it works in their favor next season. This is a 20-year-old forward, just like Fofana when they bought him, and now they're getting another one now. Okay, I hope they get what they really want next season, because I looked at the profile of this guy. He scored league goals to establish himself as one of the top attacking prospects in Europe top leagues. And of course, when you go to clubs like Chelsea, you want to, get to, find a starting shirt for yourself. And
when that is not coming,
when it's not coming, there's your form. You lose your form. And when you lose, as a 20-year-old guy, you have to, keep on playing. Have a starting playing time for yourself. And if you don't get it, you are always on the bench, and you are 20-year-old, you are very young, then your form will drop. And for you to be able to go to another club, it will be very, very difficult for you. So I hope that
let's see how it goes for that.
I hope this guy will get it right.
Arsenal expected to announce the signing of Declan Rice and Jurgen Timber this week after the pair underwent medicals last week. It was a successful one.
A very successful one. Talking about Declan Rice and Jurgen Timber. Now they're going to be unveiled, and Arsenal fans are
a lot of decision taking and hopefully to see results next season.
I had a chat with some Arsenal fans yesterday. They were quite happy about the signing, Declan Rice. So they can't wait to see these guys perform next season. So let's see how it goes.
Manchester United are preparing a formal offer, let's say another deal, for Andre Onana this week after David Elye officially left the club.
The exit of David Elye means that Manchester United must get a replacement. And David Onana is, if you ask me, is a
young, vibrant goalkeeper.
It's what Manchester.
Just like when the likes of Mendy of Chelsea, the way he's tactic, the way he plays from the back, the goalkeeping, that's just a replica to Onana.
Absolutely, because that is what Manchester United needs right now. Because David Onana plays from the back, and if you see the style of a player of the hair last season, that is the same way he always, always likes to play from the back with the defender. So let's see how it goes. We hope that Manchester United will be able to clinch a deal with David Onana's club.
Away from that, Bayern Munich has submitted a second offer for Harry Kane. New offer, 80 million euro plus add-on.
There is an entrance in that. Tottenham
70 million euro plus add-on was rejected.
Tottenham does not want to, really release him. Consider the fact that Bayern Munich will have to find a replacement for Lewandowski. They need a top striker.
They just did it. It affected them last season.
And so
we knew how that ended for them.
Getting Harry Kane would be a perfect replacement for Bayern Munich. And of course, if Tottenham Hotspur are able to release him, I mean, that would be a huge
big cash
deal
out
for Bayern.
But they don't want to, because they know that he performs day in, day out every season, and you see him scoring more than 20 goals.
Look at the performance.
But the problem is, he has not been able to win any silverware. And the new coach is saying that, don't worry, your problem will be solved if you stay.
Now is his decision to find whether he can stay or not. But I would prefer him go to Bayern Munich.
Okay, the last one here, Al Hilal will submit official bid for Sergio Milinkovic-Savic after verbal agreement on 40 million euro fee on Monday. You see, a lot of players, we've mentioned them several times, Kante, many of them going to the Saudi Arabia. Is there something special there?
There's something special there. There's something special that is there is the money, the money. And the fact that the authorities of Saudi Arabia are trying to promote their league to the world is a good one. And the style of form they're trying to bring out is the fact that they want to start buying, players, prominent players.
The revenue,
down
you
to
talk
Saudi
of the
Arabia.
revenue, you talk
and
of
everything. So
opening the league.
And if you see them buying all those players, it's really bringing their league out there. I've never heard of Hali, because at Nasri, that's where Cristiano Ronaldo is. So they're performing well in their club. So he is going there. So let's see how it goes for them. I hope he will be able to have a good playing time for himself.
Okay, these are the two final steps before deal done for Milinkovic to join Koulibaly and Ruben Neves at Al Hilal.
And contract on the table until June 2026, waiting for Milinkovic to give his approval,
and then
there it goes for
the final six goes. Benga, of course, your last drop before we go.
My last drop before we go is the fact that EPL is open next season for quite a lot of controversies, and we hope to see a robust conversation. And of course, the conversation still continues. Transfer is still going on. So that's how it goes.
Yeah, just like Benga said, the conversation still continues, and we will continue to bring it up to speed as it breaks. Join us again on Transfer Grill, OSRC TV. My name is Olumide Adeloye.